So there's nothing better. It's even a little bit addictive when you've got a little drill that just makes it feel like you hit some unbelievable shots and strike the ball, maybe like the best players in the world. Now, I know that's quite an intro, isn't it? But I think we all have little spells where we work on something and we've got a feel in the swing where we just want to keep doing it. And like I said, it's almost a little bit addictive that you stand there and it's like, the more you do it, the better it gets. But sometimes it's challenging to get it into your full swing. So definitely for me, that little shot I hit at the start, I love how the ball feels off the club face. And for such a small swing, I love how much speed, ball speed I generate and how far I actually hit the ball with a nothing swing. And yet, when I go onto my full swing, I feel I'm swinging really well at the moment. But even for all that extra length in the swing, the club speed's 84.5 mile an hour, ball speed's 116, low point's only slightly ahead, which always disappoints me. The ball launches a little higher and it gets out nicely at 163. But it just doesn't feel very powerful for me at impacts. And I know you might be watching going, boo-hoo, I wish I was disappointed with my 7-iron. But I think it's always about trying to feel that you're improving and getting that consistency higher and higher. So if we're going to hit a good shot with an iron particularly, from that address position, we want to feel much more this way at impact. So there's a lot more pressure in that lead leg, shaft lean, and the low points ahead were de-lofting and compressing the golf ball. But it's not something I'm great with. But this little drill of just going back to waist height, stopping, and then seeing how fast I can move the club really feels like it creates that impact position perfectly for me. So what I want you to do if you're working through the video with me is move your club inside the ball and swing back to waist height, stop, and then I want you to try and move the club as fast as you can through. And straight away when you do that, you'll notice that I'm touching the ground ahead of the golf ball, so taking care of low point. But it's how we kind of use our body and work against the ground to get this moving quicker. So an even shorter version would be if I just moved the club maybe 18 inches back and just dragged it as fast as I can across the floor, almost like striking a match. The way I do it is I move my pressure very quickly into my lead side and then I push down into the ground and my lead hip and my lead side kind of move up and extend into the finish. And it's great because it really feels like there's a lot of speed generated, but without having to use length of swing. So once you do that waist height and through, you then want to hit some shots. And just initially, just learn how far you go with that feel. Maybe just caught the ground a little bit. But 59 mile an hour club speed, 80 ball speed, so carry 90 yards. So for me, it's great that I've got TrackMan and not everybody has something like that. But if you're at the range now, there's lots of tech you can use. You won't pick club speed, but you might be picking ball speed. So, but for me, I'd be saying, right, I want to see if I can get 65 club speed. And obviously, keep the low point ahead, and the extra speed should give me more distance. So how exaggerated can I be? So definitely felt quick. Straight away, ahead of 68. So 68.6, 93 ball speed. Low point a long way ahead at 5.5 inches. So clubs travelled down 6 degrees. Carry at 117. Now for the video, I'm not going to hit lots and lots, but I would probably spend 5 minutes just hitting shots like that. And then I would just go a little longer. And again, try and get that same feel with the lead side of my body, being more aggressive. And all of a sudden, 73 mile an hour, low point way ahead again, 125 carry. And I would just hit a few, stopping each time, and maybe go to 3/4 length backswing now. Stop. Felt really good, love that. So club speed, nearly 80 mile an hour, nearly 110 ball speed, low point lovely, and 151 carry. And it's weird because even though that feels like a lot less of a swing for me, I almost get my full distance out of that, and you actually feel I could do it even better. So let's go 3/4 again. Oh, just love that. Feels so good. 81. Club speed, 111 ball speed, nearly 153 carry. So my big challenge is that when I get to the top of my swing, I feel like I can't get my lower body going. So I'm going to try it now with the full length backswing, stopping at the top. So thin, club speed's up there, but obviously the strike costs me a little bit. So I'm definitely kind of down that route now that maybe being a little shorter with my backswing is actually a little bit more efficient and a little bit more powerful. But now I want to use, obviously, without stopping at the top, a continuous movement with the 3/4 swing. And that's right up where I want to be. So 86 mile an hour club speed, 118 ball speed. I'd love that low point just to be a little further ahead, but 165 carry. So I'm actually starting to hit the ball further with a shorter swing, but I'm more efficient with how I'm delivering the club. Now, this will sound an odd one now because a lot of you will be told the complete opposite of this. I'm now going to quicken my backswing up a little bit, stay in 3/4 length, and I would expect to see more club head speed with a slightly quicker backswing. So nearly 88 mile an hour club speed, ball speed 116, low point 2 inches ahead, didn't feel right out the middle, but still 160 carry. Now, like I said, lots of you will be told you need to be nice and slow and deliberate with the backswing. But by putting more speed in, as that club's moving back, to get that change of direction, I have to put force into the club. The quicker it's going this way, the harder I've got to work and the earlier I've got to work to start the downswing. And like we've seen, if I can get onto that lead side and use my lead side better, that's where I'm going to be quicker, get more shaft lean, hopefully strike the ball well, but hit the ball more accurately and further than ever. So we're going to go one more. Quicker backswing, 3/4, and then really aggressive with that feel, but do the little drill first. Get the feel for the lower body. Now hit the shot. And there we are. 87 club speed, nearly 121 ball speed, 2 degrees down, launching at 18 and 170 carry. And that's what I said about that drill almost being addictive for me. The more I get that feel, the more I'm able to transfer that into my full swing and ultimately hit longer, straighter, more accurate iron shots than ever. And maybe, just maybe, this is what you need to play your best golf.